Morning, folks.
Terrific piece, isn't it? The Shepherd's Family by Berlioz. It was the
I ain't made any posts. Not really had a lot to do, but well, I've been messing around. I've made these sides to my doors for the van, which are one there. Done another one for the other side. I've got to trim them down a bit so they're a bit better size. I was going to make it so it dropped down, but it's just too complicated for me, to be honest with you. And I want to get access pretty good. So instead of dropping down and having a deck in, I'm going to keep a separate bit in the back of the van. So if I do open up, I can just put a little piece of decking, little bit of decking on the. Just lay it on the back, cut the props underneath it, and that should do quite well. Not else a lot to say. I ain't been making any signs, just been trying to sort myself out a little bit in here, get my head around what I'm going to do. Which I said, I know pretty much. Bed's going to be on the left there. Fridge, cooker, a little bit of space here. Keep the gas underneath and the water underneath. Sink will be just below the window, or probably the shelf will be below the window there. But the sink will sit down, you know, well, sit on top of it, so it's not always in the way. I'm going to try and sort it out, something like that. Not sure. I don't know why I worry too much. It's because there are windows, you want to look out of them. I mean, most people that go about in van life, they don't even have windows. So, you know, it depends. I suppose how much time you actually have to spend in the van as to just getting outside and enjoying the open air and the area you're in, the views you're in, and the countryside. So that's it really. I'm going to put a shower up in the corner, up in the left-hand corner behind the passenger seat. Well, that's the plan. I'm going to build it so that it can come out easy and see how well it'll go on. Because, I mean, I'm not one to join leisure or sports clubs. So I know a lot of people they go for a shower in them, and I don't know. I'd like to have my own sort of area. Even if it's tight, just so that I can keep clean. You know, it depends on how much time I suppose I end up spending it and what you do in the end. I mean, that's all really. Got to get a few cupboards around the top once the roof's back on, outside and back on. Going to cut, obviously, most of the inside of the back's been, the roof has been cut off. Rear part of the roof. I'm going to take it a little bit further, just to give myself a little bit more room. I mean, there's a lot of headroom above me, which I don't need. It's wasted space. And when I first got it, it had a nice little cupboard there. Went right over the top, and it was handy. It was good. Kept everything out of the way. But I looked at it and thought, that'd be a great little place for the, you know, for one of my grandchildren to sleep in or whatever, you know, without the door on, obviously, unless they get too noisy. Then I suppose I could leave the door on, just shut it on. But they wouldn't get in it because they felt too claustrophobic, and it wasn't, to me, in my mind, it wasn't particularly too low. It had quite a lot of space in it. But if I drop it down, there'd be a bit more space, be another 8 inches, 6 to 8 inches. So I think that would be a good idea. So I've done that. I've ripped the headlining down already. I'm ready to go with that. I'll do it when I get outside because obviously I haven't got a lot of clearance above to do the work. But apart from that, I've just been, as I say, I've just been messing around with this piece here. As you can see, it's the same profile as the rear doors, a little bit lower. And the idea is that I'll cut this piece out here, extend it up, and I hopefully have another little door there that will open upwards, so it'll be one piece. They'll just swing up, and then if I'm in the van, and I will keep keep the doors closed, and look out, and also when both doors are open, and I have got a bit of decking out here, there's also a little bit of cover, if it rains, and the rain's obviously going the right way, but yeah, it'll be that's my plans really. So that's it really. So as you can tell, I'm pretty unrehearsed. I don't sit and rehearse things. I just turn the camera on and just talk nonsense and tell you what I'm doing. Hopefully in time I'll get a bit more used to it, and I'll be able to string more than 2 words together without going home. But we'll see how that goes. And that's about it. I'm just sort of done myself a nice list for after Christmas. Hopefully I'll pick up a few bits in the January sales. My solar, I know nothing about solar, and if anyone does, and they can tell me, I've actually gone out, I bought a couple of leather batteries without even thinking of it, because that's what I do. They're 130 amp hour batteries.
So I've gone creative and dug out my old Jack in the Box.
So
it's about prices and how they jump up
see how
when
they
you
go.
least expect them. I said jump up when you least expect
I've
them.
got a couple of them.
That Specsavers glass is still
And,
starting £15. Not now, Jack.
But I'm thinking of putting a couple of 100 watts of solar
Gonna jump up now, isn't it?
panels on the roof.
Better off with Specsavers.
Not going to go too expensive. Couple of £100. It's all going to come to from Renergy. Hopefully, hopefully I'll get something in the sales after Christmas. All the insulation after Christmas. Just play it by ear, and hopefully by the end of January I'll at least be smoking it about again, even if it's unfinished, because I like to pick a few bits and pieces up. I need some more. I could do with a bit more of this pallet wood. It's a lovely bit of pallet wood that comes with the Indian sandstone. Obviously I ain't going to see much of that about until a bit later when the weather gets good. People start having their gardens done, so as I'm driving around, if I see any builders, any landscapers out and about with it, I shall grab some. But yeah, that's all it is really. And I shall use a lot of, I shall use this as some of the interior, and I shall use it on the outside of this door here. And this one ain't so bad. This is quite a lightweight. They do come. They come in various weights. So I'd like to find more of this sort of stuff, so it's nice and light, and keep the weight down on the vehicle as much as possible. But it ain't particularly heavy anyway. I think it just goes. It might be just over 2 ton. Sort of unloaded. Well, it was just over 2 ton the last time I got it weighed, and that was with its old interior in. So I mean, once it's all fitted out, it's never going to come to more than 1.5 tons, because that's what I've got. It's a 3.5 tonner. So
Israeli airstrikes
hopefully
are continuing
I'll be able to keep it under.
to speed up the delivery of aid to the territory.
That's about it really. So
Include calls for a ceasefire between Israel
I don't suppose I'll be doing anything now on here until after Christmas. So everyone have a lovely Christmas. And if I don't come on here before the New Year, have a lovely New Year's Eve and New Year's old Year's night, as I say, and enjoy. Hope you're with your families, and if you're in your vans, hope you can get to meet up with a few like-minded people and enjoy the season. Have a good one all.